This technology integration tip is part 2 of how to embed a Google Calendar into my Barron blog, whether it's a post or a page. Please make sure you watch the first section before you go into this tutorial. We've copied the code from Google Calendar when we were on Google Calendar. Now we are going to our blog and we're going to log into the dashboard section. Once the dashboard is open, you can either go to a post or a page. I think that it works great as a secondary page. People don't need to subscribe to your calendar, but they can go back and look at the calendar for things that they're interested in. So if I click on the Pages section, I can click on Add New, and I could write Homework Calendar, or I could write Parent Volunteer Calendar, or whatever else the name of this calendar is. Now, just like we learned how to embed things before, remember we wanted to change the visual code over to the HTML. Now I'm going to click Control V to paste the code, and I noticed that that's not the actual code, so I need to go back and get that code. So that means I'm going back to my Google Calendar. I'm going to click on the arrow, I'm going to click Calendar Settings, back to my Customize, and again I'll probably, let me take this width down to 600 and I'll use that. So now I'm going to highlight all that, hit Control C to copy, and go back to my blog and hit Control V to paste. Alright, so now my page is created. I don't have to worry about having a category because this is a separate page, and now I can hit Publish. When I go to the Publish section and it's finally published, I can go to my blog and notice up here I created my additional page. I can click on Homework Calendar and see the actual calendar. Now notice that again my calendar there, it's too big, it doesn't fit there entirely. So what I can do is go back to the actual post itself, or the actual page, by going to the dashboard, go into the Pages section, and doing an edit on the calendar. So I could mess around and change the numbers that are in here, or I could just go back to my Google Calendar and change this to maybe a 450 width, I think is what fit well with mine before, and then I could change it to a 500 height. Alright, now I can highlight this, hit Control C to copy it, go back to my blog and hit a Control V to paste and click on Update, and now view the page. So there it fits in much better. Now notice that it has the name of my blog, and they can scroll through the different months to see all the variety of everything that was on my calendar for each month. Alright, if it's a Parent Volunteer Calendar, they can go in and make a comment if they want to make a comment on that page or that particular post. Alright, but that allows me to keep it there. I never have to go back to this page again. In order to make any changes to this calendar, I go to my Google Docs, I click on my calendar link, and I make a change. So here there's nothing on the 19th. I'm going to add something on the 19th. I'll do test. Make sure that it's in the right calendar. And then I'm going to scroll down. So there I saved it. Now go back to my blog, and I'm going to refresh my page, and now on the 19th we see what I just added. So to update my calendar, I will always go to Google Calendar and update it from there, so it'll show directly on my blog. This technology integration tip was focusing on how to embed a Google Calendar in your Barron blog, and again, this is part 2.